Hello architects, and welcome back to another RPG Architect tutorial. My name is Bert, and today we're going to be continuing our little polish session. Last time we set up the user interface. We set up statistics rather to assign to our character. We added that into the game. We saved them to different global variables so that we can reference them in our UI here. And we made it look a little bit nicer than it has. And today we're going to be we're just going to be adding a little bit of flair to this. So I think last when we left off we had gotten the hands behind the UI, but today we're going to be going a bit further with what you can do with this kind of stuff. So this one's going to be a little different than my normal tutorials, but just bear with me and you'll see there's some cool stuff happening here. So one of the first things I want to do is I want to make our stamina a little bit more involved. So right now we just have it to where when you run, you deplete stamina, but that's it. But since we have it tied, we have our statistics tied to a global variable, we can reference that stamina in other places, like in our jump. So let's go to our jump script, and under our conditional, if we only want to be able to jump if we have stamina, then we can add a condition here, global variable. We go to hero SP, if you remember that is our stamina. If our stamina is greater than 5, let's say, then we can jump and also drain a little stamina. So let's change statistic, select party 0, that is our character, change the statistic SP, that is our stamina, and we'll do -5. So every time we jump, it's -5 stamina. And if, actually we should probably do equal to or greater than 5, because if we have 5, we should be able to use that last bit of stamina, right? So that's one instance. So let's just take a look at that real quick. Okay, I got my stamina bar as the green, I hit jump, 5, stamina is being depleted, and then I run, stamina is being depleted, jump, whoop, that was a big jump. That was a real big jump. Let me get my stamina down to less than 5. There we go. And now I'm hitting my space bar, hitting jump, and I cannot jump anymore, okay? So that's one thing you could do. You know, another thing you can do is, and I don't think I did this last time, I don't remember. I'm kind of merging a couple of tutorials together. We can make our magic, you know, obviously, if we don't have magic, we don't want to be able to cast a spell. So kind of the same thing. We set up a new condition here. Global variable. If hero MP is greater than or equal to 8, then we cast our spell. So same thing. If we have 8 MP left, we can still cast this one. Otherwise, we can't. So let's go ahead and see that. Start casting spells on this guy. Take him out. Oh, you see up in the top left I have 1 MP left and I cannot cast it, and he's coming right for me. There we go. Cool. Let me just show again. Stamina is 5. Okay, and then I had one last jump and it's done. Look at that. I can still swing my sword even though I don't have a stamina. And I think I would want to keep it that way, honestly. I still want to be able to swing my sword, but what if, now open your mind real wide now, what if, instead of setting it to where you can't swing your sword, that when you have low stamina, you do less damage to the enemy? So let me come up here to entity definition, right? Let me go to my enemy, Lich, and now we'll go to our damage script, so that's when the player attacks the Lich. Check this first conditional. If the Lich has more than or equal, greater than or equal to 1 HP, then we perform these actions. We subtract 1 HP from him. But what if, let me cut this, add another conditional, if player's stamina SP, hero SP, is, let's say if it's greater than or equal to 15, then let's have him do 5 damage. Otherwise, do 2 damage. Okay, so if the player's HP, or I'm sorry, stamina, SP, is equal to or greater than 15, then when he hits the Lich guy with the sword, he'll do 5 damage. Otherwise, we'll do 2. And to go further with this, let me go back to my virtual keys, go to my melee, and under here, oh, actually, I already did that. Okay, so whenever I swing my sword, it costs 15 SP. I don't know if I did that on the last one or not, but, or if I did that between videos, but yeah, so if I swing my sword, it costs negative 15 SP. Make sense? We'll just go ahead and roll with it as if I did that on screen, but okay. So I have full stamina, so I should be able to hit this guy. Actually, I don't think I changed it to health. Yeah, he's got 3 health, the Lich does. So 1 hit took him out, and let me go ahead and drain my stamina down, so I'm below 15, very much so. I'm fine with these guys over here. There he is. I see him in the distance. I can't run. So now it should take 2 hits to take him out. There you go. Because the Lich, where am I at? Entity definitions, local data. The Lich has 3 HP as a default. So if I change this to 10, you guys get where I'm going with this. You know, you understand. So it should take 2 hits. Bam, bam, dead. Run over here, drain my stamina. Can't run anymore because I'm out of stamina. Get back here. No, stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Very cool. You can get very dynamic with this. So that's one of the benefits of tying your statistics to global variables like that. Again, like I said at the end of the last video, you can definitely do things by just tying these stats to just variables, kind of like how I had initially set up my stamina. But it's kind of interesting, and I feel like it's opening up some doors for me to do it this way, or at least it is mentally. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do one more thing. So if you've played games before, if you've played games, I've been playing Skyrim a lot recently. And one thing as part of Skyrim is that your magic and your stamina replenish automatically. So let's go ahead and set that up here for us. So I'm going to create a new entity. I'm going to set it to automatic. And what I want it to do, let's call this entity magic regen, mag regen. So what you can do is have this entity just check. Let's do a conditional. We can just do a conditional loop because we really don't need a then statement. We just need it to be checking constantly. So global variable hero MP. If hero MP is less than global hero MP or hero max MP, then change statistic. Party, so the player, change statistic MP. Let's just have it increase by 1, and just so it doesn't replenish too fast, let's do a wait. Do not block input, that will lag things up. Just set it to something like that. So now it's going to check to see if your MP is less than your max MP. So if you've used any, and if you have, it's going to start replenishing. And you can add a second condition in here because if you, let's see, I think I got a global switch. Do I? I don't. So let's do this. Let's set a couple more Let's do is attacking and is casting. So if is casting is off, if I'm not casting a spell and my MP is low or lower than my max, then do this. And now since I made that, I need to go ahead and add it under my virtual key. Virtual key, shoot spell, data manipulation, change switch, is casting, is on, copy, and when released, is casting, is off. I think I probably want this at the end of this sequence too. There we go. Oops, there we go. Turn it off at the end of that sequence. There we go. Okay. Oh, and while I was there, I should do melee. Let's go ahead and paste this, but let's change it to is attacking. Is attacking is on. Paste it here. Turn it off. Switch to is attacking. Copy that one. Paste it over here. There we go. I think maybe actually put that underneath. There we go. That'll be fine. So, gotta stop hitting my mic. So now, pull up my magic, cast a couple spells, and look at that. My MP is replenishing, but if I keep casting spells, there we go. And you can adjust the values to get it a little, get it to replenish at the rate you want. You might have to increase your overall magic pool to get it at the right starting points. You might have to just decrease the rate. Like I said at the end of the last one, I believe I said, if you're doing it this way and you're not using, and you're using statistics rather than just global variables, you won't be able to use floating points. It'll have to be hard numbers for your replenishing. But for instance, if rather than statistics, you could just do something like hero SP plus 0.25. You'd be able to do something like that if you were not using the statistics approach like I'm doing here. Just pointing that out. So let's do the same thing here as we did. Let's just copy it. Oh, you know what I can do? Let's just copy this entire script. It's not a whole lot to copy, but I'm doing this anyway, and paste it in here. Let's call this stam regen. Call it regen. Set it to automatic. And then just change this to hero SP if hero SP is less than hero max SP. And you're not running. And you're not attacking. And you're not jumping. That's it. If you're not running, jumping, or attacking, then replenish SP. And I'll do, I guess 1 is probably still fine. What did I do on my other project? Yeah, 1 is fine. So now, take a look at that. Go ahead and take him out. See, my stamina is recovering. But when I'm running, oh, okay, I'm out, and it recovers a bit. See, that way. Yeah, so this way, let me get over here to where those other guys are at. It's so far away. Okay, so my stamina is really low, so it takes a lot of hits here. Okay. But if I kind of walk over, there's one more over here, I should be able to take him out in 2 hits. Bam, bam, boom. Sweet. Pretty cool, right? And I guess, you know what? I didn't really plan on this, but let's see if I can whip this up real quick. Let's try if entity or player and entity touch this entity. Let's call this potion. Heal. And if player touches this, change statistic, party, HP plus 100. Okay, and let's give it a graphic. This is a very much last minute. I don't even know if I have something to use here. Maybe a doodad. Here we go. There should be something in here I can find. Here we go. Let's just use this one here. So we got this potion. Ignore entity collision, register collision. If player touches this, then heal HP. And then let's change a local switch. Whoops. I can click local. Turn a switch on. Call this collected, I guess. Turn a switch called collected on, and if switch collected is on, then there we go. Switch collected is off. There we go. This will probably work. Like I said, I did not plan on doing this, but I just had a thought. So if I walk into, oops, collected. If I walk into this potion, then it will heal my HP and it will disappear. Oh, let me do a no graphic there. There we go. Let's try that out. It is in the corner over here. Take some damage. Bam. All right, get out of my way. Bam. Put my weapons away. There it is. Let's see if I get recovery HP. Bam, look at that. There we go. And obviously you could put a sound effect there if you wanted. And you know what? Just while we're here, I know this is kind of a all over the place tutorial. I apologize. We're just cleaning stuff up before the holidays, before Christmas. Let's go to our entity definition. Let's go to our shot, our magic shot, formerly the boulet. We are going to change the graphic on this. We have the little red square has served its purpose, but I think it is time to move forward with this guy here. Let me do 32. One direction. Or no. Something like that, I think. And then that should be fine. So let me cast my spell. Look at that, there we go. Just a simple little, you know, it's not the perfect graphic, but it works fine for now. It looks better than a red square. Look at this, y'all. We have stamina, we've got magic, we've got potions. We're doing damage to this guy. I collected that potion, I didn't need it. If we jump, we use up stamina. Can I jump up on top of the wall? No. If we run, we use up stamina. If I swing my sword, I use up stamina. Our magic and our stamina replenish. If I am too weak to swing my sword, I do less damage. Where's the guy? Where's the guy? I do less damage. Bam, if I let myself recharge to more than 15, I'll get to like 30 something. 2 hits, bam, bam. Very cool, awesome, y'all. Well, this project has come along very, very nicely. I still have a couple more things I want to do in this. I really don't want to stop working on this one, to be honest with you, but I think we are getting to a pretty good stopping point here eventually. There are other types of games I'm sure you guys would like me to make. This one is just so much fun. But anyway, that's going to do it for me today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that you learned something. If you did, please click the like button below, leave a comment, let me know what kind of first-person Skyrim, a really Daggerfall type of game you're making. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Pick up your copy of RPG Architect if you haven't already, and if you haven't, what are you waiting for, man? We're still in early access. The price is only going up from here, basically. Once we get out of early access, it's going to be increasing in price a little bit, so you just get on it while you can. There's a ton you can do with this, and if you want to see what people are doing with it, join the Discord community and you know, join the conversation, see what kind of cool projects are being made over there. And lastly, of course, if you enjoy my work, if you enjoy the music, if you enjoy my commentary, my tutorials, and you would like to support me further, please become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/bitbybitsound. All right, as usual, you guys have been amazing, and I have been Bert. I will see you on the next one. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.